The demand for 7-seat SUVs has never been higher, and the competition in this segment is fiercer than ever. The Skoda Kodiaq burst onto the scene last year and created enormous demand with its great blend of good looks and practicality. And the Peugeot 5008 followed hot on its heels with, well, more good looks and practicality. Here I'm going to take a look at two of the deadliest rivals in this market at the moment and see how they measure up against each other. Both have limited boot space with the rearmost row of seats up, but drop them on the Skoda and that extends to a massive 660 litres. However, it's beaten here by the Peugeot, which can offer 780 litres, and you can remove those back two seats altogether, creating even more space. On the downside though, while neither back row of seats are particularly roomy for grown-ups, the Skoda wins here for being ever so slightly more comfortable with its non-removable seats. The middle row is again generous on both sides, though the 5008 could do with a bit more headroom. Its trump card, however, are the 3 Isofix anchors in a row, meaning you can carry 3 child seat age kids back there, with space for their stuff in the back, whereas the Kodiaq only has 2. Not great for a people carrier. It makes up for that somewhat by the many clever little touches of practicalities it has added around the cabin. Still though, this round goes to the Peugeot. Both come generously equipped with all the usual stuff you would expect as standard, including air conditioning, cruise control and touchscreen infotainment. Both can be specced up to super luxurious levels with lots of bells and whistles available as you move up each respective trim. The Skoda infotainment system is probably a bit better to use, with better graphics and a more user-friendly interface. Plus it has proper dials for the aircon, so you don't have to go fiddling with the touchscreen. Interior-wise, both are very nicely laid out. It's a matter of taste, of course, but the Skoda definitely feels a lot more spacious in the driver's seat. Then again, some will like that wraparound feel of the 5008 cabin. Both cars scored the full 5 stars on the Euro NCAP safety test, but overall, the 5008 wins this category as it offers some additional safety features as standard, including lane departure warning and speed limit information. Both cars offer a good choice of fuel-efficient engines with reasonable running costs and good fuel economy. But to cut to the chase, the Skoda is better to drive with a higher, more commanding driving position, and it comes with the option of 4-wheel drive, which the Peugeot 5008 does not. Despite having the same name as its predecessor, the Peugeot 5008 is essentially a whole new model and worlds away from the frumpy SUV it's named after. And so it's not easy to predict what will happen with resale values. However, most will generally agree that the Skoda bears a slightly more desirable badge and comes with the reassurance of being basically a Volkswagen underneath, which for some reason is still very reassuring to many. It's a very, very close call and it will in many cases come down to priorities, but we have to make a call, and for us, the winner of the battle of the 7-seat SUVs is the Skoda Kodiaq. You can watch the full reviews of both cars on the screen here and let us know in the comments if there's any other cars you'd like to see go head to head. And sure, you might as well give us an old subscription when you're here. Go on.